Hello guys, Jared back with another video. Today guys, we're going to be going to a locals event in Enterprise, Alabama. Same event that we'll be going to later on in March for WeevilCon. So we're going to be going to Weevil's to play at locals today. I've only been once, so we'll see how we do. We taking the good old Mustang to get there. So I'll try and film some of it as much as I can in between matches. Some of mine did go long last time, but I wasn't playing Scareclaw. We'll definitely be playing Scareclaw today. So make sure you guys tune in. It's my first time doing something like this, so we'll try and do more of these, and I'll try and, of course, get better at them over time, but I'll see you guys there. Guys, welcome back. We made it back to the house nice and safe. I apologize I couldn't film. It was so crazy back-to-back matches. Some of mine did finish early, but I ended up just chatting, trying to get to know people like I mentioned earlier in the video and I mentioned in previous streams and other videos here on the channel. So I'll go through everything I played in the 5 rounds and how we did. We did top, spoiler alert, so definitely make sure you guys stay tuned to see how I topped with Scareclaw. Obviously I played Scareclaw. I don't think that need to be said. But yeah, so we got there. I ended up leaving later than expected, and then we ended up getting... I literally got there like right at 3 o'clock. Right at 3 o'clock. So we got there just in time, and literally as the event was fixing to start, and I got my cards. Talked to a few of the guys they're real cool. They're nice enough to hold my stuff, and I went through and opened a few packs. You guys will see that here in just a moment as well. The next thing we go through is my packs, and I've also pulled some nice ultras and a nice ultimate rare that you guys will see in a moment. But I appreciate you guys love the support. Let me know if you guys like to see more videos like this. Maybe what I could do differently. It's the first time of me posting a video like this. Nice little field center. So that's very nice. By entering in, so I thought that was pretty awesome. So we got that. I also got 5 packs of Photon Hypernova, guys. So I got to open 5 packs. I'm going to show you guys what I got in my 5 packs out of this premiere event that we... I'll save the best cards for last, so we'll just kind of go through the commons real quick, what we got, so you guys can see them. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Once my case comes in, we'll open that. We'll see if we can get our first Starlight rare here on the channel. Finally, we've yet to pull one. We've pulled every other rarity in the game here on the channel. We got Big Bangs. That was cool. It's only a common, though. But So now for the heavy hitters that we got. Just because it's me, right? We pulled 2 of the Scareclaw Kashtira, guys. Big thing with me is I always love... To me, I've always thought something special about the first ones you pull. So these would be the actual ones that I'll put in my deck. I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel like that's just always what I've done. I've always had good luck with the draws and stuff like that by doing that as well. So, like, I don't know, I feel like I reward the cards for, me pulling them, kind of sense, if that makes sense. In kind of like an anime-ish kind of way. So we got the new boss Tri-Brigade monster, too. We pulled him, so he's pretty cool. Tri-Brigade, there we go, since wanting to center now. There we go. So we got that, guys. We also got... one of the new insect cards, Shelled Emperor from the Forest Crown. We got that. Out of 5 packs, we managed to pull 2 ultras, which is crazy. So those are really good. We had really good pulls from this, guys. The last one we got was the Sneaky Sea, which would have been really good for the tournament. I really should have put that in the side deck. I didn't have a chance to really side them in, because I could have. These were actually legal for the tournament, so I could have put in my Scareclaw Kashtira. I really didn't have time, and this would have been a good card for us to side for the event. So the main card, so since I did pre-register, guys, I also got a OTS pack, and out of that, we did manage to pull a very nice ultimate rare. I haven't pulled an ultimate rare in years since they quit putting them in regular packs because I never get OTS packs. Well, we got a very nice Aluber, very nice Jester. Just so you guys can see it. So very beautiful card, guys. So that was crazy. Free pack, we pulled a $40 card. So if you aren't in our Discord, guys, definitely consider joining. All right, so guys, we played Insect Control. Then I played Crystal Beast, was kind of like Nabuska Turbo. Then we played Fawunderies after that, and then I played Heroes, and then we played Despia Abysted last. So those were the 5 decks we played again. We went 3-2. We won every game. The ones we lost, we just went 2-1. I ended up losing the last 2 games against the one against the Flu, and then against Despia as well. But I did figure out after I got home, I got to thinking, I misplayed and I baited with the wrong card. I should have baited with Rich Heart, and I actually could have come back and won, but I don't think I had time to do the combo I needed for game. So this is different, a little bit different than what you guys have seen. Most of it's kind of still the same. So I'm still playing the standard Scareclaw Kashtira, guys. I topped as well, so ended up getting 5th place. If I'd have won that last one, I probably would have got probably like second or third or something like that. So we ended up getting 5th since I lost that last game, unfortunately, which is still not bad, right? This is the first locals I've played in 10 years. Same thing, right? You're maxing all the Scareclaws and just playing the 1 Visa Starfrost guys. Nothing different than I'm playing here. So then for your Scareclaw package, right, 2 Field Spell, 2 Arrival, 1 Straddle. I felt like that was about right to cut the deck down. So we are playing 44 versus the 40. It was originally 46, so I got it down to 44. And I feel like it played better with it being at 44 too. So then we have our Kashtira package, right, because we are playing Scareclaw Kashtira, guys. So our Kashtira package, standard 3 Unicorn, 3 Fenrir, and Bird. If I had time to put in the Scareclaw Kashtira, we would have ran them as well, so that would have even been better with the Fenrirs to pull the Scareclaw Kashtira from deck to hand. 3 Parallel Exceed, guys. Still running them. Great extenders. I ended up using that to extend through and do a nice little comeback win play as well. I didn't see Alpha throughout the entire game, guys. I never drew Alpha. In all five matches. Granted, all of them were mostly 2-0 except for against Flu and Despia. But we never seen once Alpha throughout the entire tournament. I didn't see Alpha once in my hand. We got Godarla. I got Godarla at the very end against Despia. That was the only time that I've seen Godarla throughout the entire event. Dark Rule. The only time we've seen it was actually the one time we needed it. Most duels I end up siding this out because a lot of them didn't have any boards that I knew I could combo through what they had, so I've ended up taking it out because I'm like, I didn't really need it. I mean, I could have played it, but I ended up just being able to combo through just, standard Scareclaw stuff. It was a lot easier to, just to do, and it made it easier for me going for my OTKs, so I just sided in more stuff in the side deck we'll look at in a moment. Still running the 3 Talons, guys. I didn't think about this till I got home either. We didn't draw Talons once either, so I didn't see Talons throughout the entire tournament. There was sometimes that I would side one of them out because I was siding a good bit of spell cards, so sometimes I would side the 3rd one out, and we're just kind of having like 2 in the deck. But for the most part, there was always 3 copies in here, other than siding and stuff like that. Still the 1 Lightning Storm and Duster, because as we know, I hate back row. They played a lot of Floodgates and stuff like that, so that came in very good handy. The 1 Reinforcement of the Army for Richard, and I expected tier. I basically built mine based on tier, guys, which was fine. It seemed like we sided a lot better than most people. Some of the people we played kind of towards like the Flu and the Despia dude I played, which was real cool. They sided a little bit better than I could tell than some of the other people that we played against, that their side deck was not where it needed to be. The extra deck. So we have our standard Scareclaw package. This definitely come up, especially when I was playing against Despia, and I can't remember which other one. Despia and the Insect Control, where I would end up playing multiple of them, like I always talk about on the channel, and things like that. So that helped with going through and getting some OTK moves and some stuff for next turn. So just the standard 1 Armorage, right, for your Parallel Exceed plays, which I ended up using this in the tournament. It was a good comeback play that turned things around for us. Brood Enforcer still real good. That helped out with a Parallel Exceed play that I did as well. That was a good comeback play. Blossom, Awesome IP, and then of course we have our Phoenix to pop back row, because yet again we hate back row cards. The thing that I played in the tournament, right, was obviously Armorage, Enforcer. As far as cards we summoned, Tryheart, obviously. Then I got out DeFleur. I got DeFleur out in the last game against Despia, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But that's our last ones here, right? Is basically just that. There we go. it was stuck to. But yeah, that's it, guys. The Abyss Thriller yet again I expected to go against tier. Right, so that's that. So then the side deck, guys. So this I've changed up a little bit, but it's about the same. I pretty much got this about perfect. We did go a little overboard for tier. I really should have put in the other tier that I was thinking about. We should have put another nib in. That would have helped out a lot more in the tournament, but that was the only thing that I started to. Someone was telling me to do it, but I just didn't do it. I just went crazy heavy tier. So we've got Cosmic, 2 Lightning Storms, Dark Hole. Those ended up being very helpful. I sided them in against all of the basically back row heavy decks we played against, and obviously against Flu. I didn't draw any of my outs, guys. I did in the, I think it was game 2. Yeah, game 2, because we won that one. The outs in game 3. So we ended up losing that due to that. All right, so then we have the Book of the Eclipse, which was helpful. I used that against one of the games in Flu. Like I said, this is basically our anti-tier package. So basically we're running triple Soul Release, 1 in the main deck, 2 in the side, and then the 3 Silent Graveyard. Right, I wouldn't have nothing to do with tier because I knew the time limit we would have, and that was going to be my issue. So that's why I sided all that, because I knew time was going to be a problem for us. I still went 2 Droll. I ended up using that against Flu. That was the only time that I actually got it. I sided in a few times, but that was the only time I drew it and we played it was against Flu, and it was helpful. Chaos Hunter, I think we sided that in maybe once. I don't remember which matchup that we sided this in for. We ended up siding this in, and then I sided in Nibiru against Hero, and I think Hero and Despia, for what I can remember. And I think I maybe sided in for Insect as well too. All right, guys, well that'll do it for this one. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this. I did the best I could. This first time we've done a video like this for locals. I'll get better at it and get some other ideas. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. You made it to the end of the video. I greatly and truly appreciate your love and support. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. I appreciate your support. Have a good night.